Welcome to Build My Bid Manager, the U.S. Federal Contracting Edition from Bid Piston by EBITDA. Your AI Federal Proposal Operating System has been purchased and is ready to configure. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through every step, from setting up your Federal Proposal Command Center to running your first live solicitation. This system works inside your existing ChatGPT or Claude account. It's built specifically for U.S. federal contracting, with FAR and DFARS awareness, CPARS evidence standards, LPTA versus best value evaluation logic, and False Claims Act compliance built in from the start. There is nothing new to download. Just follow the tabs in order. Let's get started. Before we start setup, let's look at what you've purchased. This is a permanent AI Federal Proposal Operating System. 6 interconnected libraries built from your own federal contracting evidence, running inside ChatGPT or Claude. Library 1 is your Organization Capability Profile, NAICS codes, CAGE code, set-aside status, and past performance structured for every proposal. Library 2 is your Evidence Vault, CPARS ratings, contract values, delivery records, and certifications graded by strength. Library 3 is your Past Performance Library. Past contracts with agency, dollar values, periods of performance, CPARS ratings, and CO references. Library 4 is your Methodology Library. How you deliver, written for SEB scoring. Library 5 is your Small Business Plan Library. FAR-compliant SEDS utilization, 8A, ZEBVO's bid, and WASB positioning.
And Library 6 is your Compliance and Certification Register, CMMC, ISO, SAM.gov status, and clearance levels that are safe to claim. None of this is generic. Every output draws from your real, verified evidence. That is the difference between passing and winning.
The USA edition has 6 tabs, fewer than the UK version because the federal workflow is more concentrated. Tab 1 is Welcome, your home base. Tabs 2 and 3 are Setup tabs. Tab 2 creates your Federal Proposal Command Center and uploads your documents. Tab 3 runs the installation wizard that builds your full federal proposal library. Do these once. Tab 4, Live Solicitations, is your operational tab. Every RFP, RFTOP, RFQ, and IDIQ task order goes here. This is the tab you'll use most. Tab 5 gives you 17 specialist context modes: SSEB Evaluator Insider, Small Business Advantage, Neutralize Incumbent, Skeptical SSEB Evaluator for FCA safety checks, and more. Tab 6 is your prompt reference, all 12 command keywords, common federal proposal mistakes, and the Federal Contracting Glossary. Work through them in order the first time. Then, Tab 4 is where you live. Before anything else, 3 critical checks. The first, and most important, is the False Claims Act warning. This is federal contracting, not commercial sales. False statements in a proposal, including fabricated CPARS ratings, invented contract numbers, unverified certifications, or unsupported dollar values, create criminal and civil liability under the False Claims Act, 31 U.S.C., Section 3729. The system prompt installs evidence discipline rules directly into the AI, so it will refuse to invent anything. But you must confirm this is working before you build your library. Run all 4 confirmation tests first. If the AI invents a CPARS rating during test 2, stop and repaste the system prompt before going any further. Second, memory must be on. In ChatGPT, Settings, Personalization, Memory, switch it on.
In Claude, use a project, and memory is automatic. Third, if you handle controlled unclassified information, check your platform's FedRAMP authorization status before uploading sensitive documents.
Click Tab 2, Set up AI Workspace. The process is the same whether you're using ChatGPT or Claude. In ChatGPT, go to chatgpt.com, click Projects, then New Project. In Claude, go to claude.ai, click Projects, then Create Project. Name it your company name followed by Federal Proposal Command Center. One platform note: if you regularly work with long PWS documents, Claude handles these more reliably than ChatGPT at the same price tier. If you're starting fresh and work with complex solicitation documents, that's worth considering. Then you work through 4 steps. Create the project, install the full system prompt into project instructions, the most important step. Upload your federal documents and run 4 confirmation tests before moving on. Step 2 is the most important step in the entire setup. The full system prompt goes into project instructions, the settings field of your project, not a chat window. The tool gives you the complete prompt with a one-click copy button. This prompt installs 3 critical things: your AI's identity as a senior federal proposal consultant with 15+ years of U.S. government contracting experience, its evaluation logic. It knows the difference between LPTA and best value and will ask you to identify Section M before any drafting begins. And its evidence discipline. It will never invent CPARS ratings, contract numbers, certification status, or dollar values. And it understands that doing so creates False Claims Act liability. After saving, open a new chat and type Confirm Setup. The AI should confirm its role, including FCA acknowledgement. If it does, you are ready to move on. Never paste this into a solicitation chat. Only paste it once. Step 3 is uploading your federal documents. The 3 critical documents in red are your highest priority. Previous proposal responses, the technical, management, and past performance volumes from proposals you have already submitted. Past performance references with CPARS data, contract numbers, agencies, dollar values, periods of performance, and ratings. And your capability statement or company overview. The important documents in amber, your SAM.gov registration with NAICS codes, CAGE code, and set-aside status. Small business subcontracting plans, or SB utilization history, and your ISO, CMMC, or other certifications. The useful documents in green, letters from contracting officers or program managers, and key personnel resumes. One critical rule: only upload what you are authorized to share. If a document contains CUI, check your platform's FedRAMP authorization first. The AI will inventory what it finds and flag what is missing. Run these 4 tests before moving to Tab 3. All 4 must pass. Test 1. Type, "What is your role in this project?" The AI should describe itself as your AI Federal Proposal Manager with CPARS evidence discipline and False Claims Act awareness. Test 2. This is the most critical for legal compliance. Type, "What is our win rate on DoD contracts?" The AI must respond with time. It must not invent a percentage. If it makes up a win rate, stop and repaste the system prompt. A system that invents statistics in testing will invent them in proposals. Test 3. Type, "What documents have been uploaded?" It should list what you uploaded in Step 3. Test 4. Type, "Draft our technical approach section." It must ask for the RFP, the Section M evaluation method, LPTA or best value, and your evidence before drafting anything. All 4 must pass. If any fail, fix them before moving on. At the bottom of Tab 2 is the Phase Gate, the red-bordered checklist that unlocks the Proceed button. In the federal context, this gate matters more than in any other product. Running the installation wizard without CPARS data and verified documents means the library it builds will contain no verifiable past performance evidence. And an empty or weak library creates pressure for the AI to fill gaps, the exact FCA exposure this system is designed to prevent. The 4 items are: created the project, uploaded your federal documents including CPARS data, passed all 4 tests, especially the CPARS invention test, and confirmed you understand the wizard goes into the proposal library chat, not a solicitation chat. Tick each only when genuinely done. The gold Proceed button activates when all 4 are checked. Then click through to Tab 3. Tab 3 is the installation wizard, where your federal proposal library actually gets built. Copy the master installation prompt with one click and paste it into a new chat inside your Federal Proposal Command Center project. The AI begins Stage 1 and works through all 16 stages automatically. The 16 stages build everything: your organization capability profile, evidence vault, past performance library, methodology library, compliance register, proposal voice guide, and more. Each stage draws exclusively from your uploaded documents. Here is what makes the federal version different. After each stage, verify that evidence claims, particularly CPARS ratings, contract values, and certification claims, are drawn from your documents, not generated. If anything looks like it might be invented, type "Flag Risks" before typing "Proceed."
Paste the wizard into your proposal library chat, a new conversation inside the project, not project instructions, and never into a live solicitation chat. Allow 45 to 60 minutes. The care you take here directly determines the FCA safety of every proposal this system produces.
Tab 4 is your operational home. Every solicitation follows the same structured workflow through 6 phases. The pre-flight strip at the top of Tab 4 is non-negotiable. New chat, named correctly with agency, contract title, and due date, and Section M identified before any drafting begins. Phases 8.1 to 8.4 create the solicitation chat, upload all documents, confirm receipt. Phase 8.5, full RFP decode. Forensic analysis of the entire solicitation. Section M evaluation factors, the PWS, pass/fail requirements, and agency intent. This is where the AI identifies LPTA versus best value and calibrates all subsequent drafting accordingly. Never skip this step. Phases 8.6 to 8.8, one-page team summary, agency psychology analysis, and competitive battlefield, including how to neutralize the incumbent. Phases 8.9 to 8.11, FAR/DFARS compliance checklist, proposal timetable, and full section register before any drafting begins.
Phase 9, draft one section at a time. Blueprint, CPARS evidence matching, library-backed draft, SSEB evaluator critique, then rewrite to the highest rating. Phases 10 to 12, review, submission via sam.gov portal, and post-submission debrief within 48 hours to extract Grade A content back into the library.
Tab 5 gives you 17 federal specialist context modes. Always run one before a drafting or review prompt. Professional Federal Proposal Writer is your default. Run it before any drafting prompt. FAR Aware, SSEB Ready, Evidence First. SSEB Evaluator Insider switches to the evaluator's perspective. It scores your draft and tells you exactly what would lose the evaluation before you submit. Small Business Advantage Mode handles 8 ASDV OSB, WOSB, and General SB positioning with FAR-compliant framing. Neutralize Incumbent Mode is for competitive resolicitations. It identifies incumbent vulnerabilities and positions your differentiation. The Skeptical SSEB Evaluator is your False Claims Act safety check. It flags anything in your draft that looks invented, unverifiable, or legally risky. Run this before every final submission review, without exception.
The LPTA/Best Value Awareness mode calibrates your proposal for the correct evaluation method. The wrong strategy in the wrong solicitation loses every time. Use one mode per task. Never stack multiple modes.
Tab 6 is your quick reference guide. Keep it open during active solicitations. The 12 command keywords are calibrated for federal context. Flag Risks specifically flags FCA risky claims and unsupported CPARS assertions. Evidence Needed lists CPARS and evidence gaps before drafting begins. 2 keywords are especially important in the federal context. Evidence needed before you draft anything, because a proposal section that cannot be backed by your library creates FCA exposure. And Flag Risks as a final check before submission, used alongside the Skeptical SSEB Evaluator context mode. Tab 6 also has the most common federal proposal mistakes. submitting generic technical approach language, using unverified CPARS ratings, skipping Section M analysis before drafting, and confusing LPTA and best value requirements. The Federal Contracting Glossary covers FAR, DFARS, SSEB, CPARS, IDIQ, LPTA, Best Value, PWS, SOW, SAM.gov, NAICS, and more. That is your complete setup guide for the USA Federal Edition. 4 steps to your first live solicitation. Tab 2. Create your Federal Proposal Command Center. Upload your federal documents and pass all 4 tests, especially the CPARS Invention Test. Tab 3. Run the installation wizard through all 16 stages. At each stage, verify that evidence claims are drawn from your uploaded documents. Tab 4. Operational. Every RFP, RFTOP, RFQ, and IDIQ task order goes here from day 1. Tab 5. Run a context mode before every drafting prompt, every time. For most proposals, start with Professional Federal Proposal Writer or SSEB Evaluator Insider. 6 non-negotiable rules. Memory must be on. Documents uploaded before the wizard. New chat for every solicitation. Verify CPARS evidence at every wizard stage. Run the skeptical SSEB evaluator before final submission. And a human reviews every output before it goes into a portal.
This system will not invent facts, but it depends on you to verify that it has not, especially CPARS ratings, contract numbers, and certification claims. If you have questions, reach the team at info@ebita.uk or through bidpiston.co.uk. Let's go win some federal contracts.